really now known, like very known in Minnesota in the MMA community. That's star-studded. That's a good person to develop your game underneath. Especially if your background is or if you have a background in wrestling and jiu-jitsu, that's right into Brock's wheelhouse.
That was his thing. Three and three. It's kind of interesting at that amateur level. You know, what kind of competition has he faced? What maybe his 3 losses are to. You know, he's put himself out there and pushed himself and gone against people who had a good record, a better record than him, more experience than him, you know. He's definitely fighting somebody with a wealth of experience who is, you know, very highly skilled in this case. So maybe that speaks to him wanting to push himself.
Absolutely. I think that's where it makes it sad when you can't find some of the old footage of people, especially on the amateur level, right? So it'd be great to know what he's bringing to the table. I mean, other than wrestling, it's great.
Another mullet man.
Yes.
Mullets are 0-1 on the night.
Yeah, let's see if he can bring it back.
I believe his opponent has a mullet as well, so it might be a battle of the mullet.
It's a mullet off.
Loser has to cut it. I don't make the rules.
In the cage.
The Iowan Lion, Liam Aunan, 22 years old, 6'2", hometown of Makoketa, Iowa.
Makoketa.
Makoketa, there it is. I'm not from Iowa, I don't know. Thank you for correcting me. Cedar Rapids Boxing Club and Citadel BJJ is where he trains with a record of 5-1. He's coming in here having wrestling experience, jiu-jitsu experience, MMA experience. Got started in MMA because of COVID, which is an interesting fact.
Yeah,
it's crazy thinking that people are 5-1.
Yes, and COVID doesn't seem that long ago.
It doesn't.
We keep putting it in our rearview mirror. I just want to highlight one of his coaches, like I did the other guy. Matthew Layton is was one of the top BJJ guys that I've known for quite some time. He made his name with a lot of jiu-jitsu competition in Wisconsin when I was coming up, and he rose to black belt very quickly, but it was because he was dominating the scene for a while. So that's another really good guy.
Very highly skilled, and a similar body type too. You know, Liam's a long, tall guy. Matthew's the same way, very long, tall. He can impart a lot of the same skills that he would have. One thing I did want to note is, you know, Liam's interest in post-competition coaching. Usually, to me, that speaks to somebody who's interested in the thoughtful process, like, you know, introspection. Being able to explain things is making you understand them better, right? It allows you to understand things better. Having that when you're 22 years old is a rare thing.
That's not usual.
And in the red corner, standing at 5 feet 10, weighing in at 169.9 pounds, fighting out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, Augustine Hahn! And his opponent, introducing in the blue corner, standing at 6'2" tall, weighing in at 170.4 pounds, fighting out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, representing Cedar Rapids Boxing and Citadel Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the Iowan Lion.
Another one of those guys who fans travel.
Yep.
I like the paint. Get some, brother.
You know, his last fight, he did so good. Like, with a straight jab cross, just keeping his distance, using that length. And he leads with a T.
Very composed in his last fight, too.
Yeah.
He was able to display a lot of mixed martial arts, a good blend of everything.
That was a beautiful first jab.
Nice low kick from Augustine. Augustine has really good head movement, too.
I say both of these guys are extremely calm.
Liam
be as
just
close as
ate
they
a
are to each other.
nice check hook.
They did. Augustine has a nice jab.
He's got
a nice hook.
A nice lead hand.
Yeah. And he's using it well. With good head movement.
Striking where I like to say that's an educated lead hand.
Yeah.
Did a very good job of fighting going backwards. Liam's obviously being the pressure fire, and Augustine's doing a really good job of landing while going backwards and just putting shots on target.
Oh, another nice check hook.
He's timing it really well as Liam's coming in.
I like to see Liam start getting on that lead leg since Augustine's like circling away from him. I like to see him throw that nice straight jab and then finish with that low kick.
Augustine just hit a nice right hand there, stepping in.
There's your low kick. He heard you.
Beautiful low kick.
Beautiful.
Augustine with a beautiful counter though. He's just ripping back. I like it.
He's had a couple well-timed uppercuts there too.
Nice
hook. Good head
nice
motion.
timing on that level change.
Yep. Good circling from Augustine to stop anything from
Augustine's
really
picking up the pace, but he just ate a 1-2. They're getting after it now.
Yeah, they are. That's what I love to see.
Liam on the pace. Augustine's not afraid to bite down on that mouthpiece and come back at him.
I like that little shovel uppercut that Augustine's landing.
And really nice because he's shorter. He knows Liam's going to come in with that, like that straight line shot, right?
Nice calf kick there on the inside.
Good checking kicks. Nice knee from Augustine.
Well-timed knee from Augustine. Liam's got him pushed up against the cage. And that's it. First round in the books.
First round out of these two amateur fighters.
That was a very strong round for Augustine.
It was.
Definitely landed the harder, bigger strikes, had better combinations and fluidity. I would like to see Liam use his height and his reach a little bit. He's throwing a good jab, but he's not feinting at all. Every time he goes, he throws, right? I would like to see him pull the shorter fighter in, jab at him, make him feel like you're in range, and like our younger fighter tonight, slide back with your feet and then let your hands go, so you're not in that necessary range where you have to trade with the shorter fighter.
Yeah, absolutely.
It seems like Liam isn't mixing up his shots as much as Augustine as well. It seems like it's like, I want the head, I'm going to go for the head.
Yep.
You know.
But that might also be part of the
aside.
experience. Augustine has some losses, you know, and Liam he's won a lot of his fights pretty quickly, right? He's been really good at kind of outclassing his opponents. He's so good. So maybe he just hasn't had that experience.
Adversity, right?
Yeah.
Adversity, it plays a role in how you experience and how you'll be able to implement your game plan. You know, he had a plan, but he's starting to get hit in the face. So we'll see if he's able to recover and get back to his game plan.
Seems to be faking a little bit more already. Nice left hook.
So he's not landing a lot of those shots. Augustine's just getting out of the way just a little bit.
Just enough.
Great footwork.
Because he's not running away. He's sliding away just so his shots glance and he's able to counter back. He's doing a really great job of it.
Nice body shots from Aunan.
That was a good shout from you on he was head hunting and now he attacked the body with success.
Augustine seems to be slowing down just a little bit.
Look at those feints. He's feinting now. Seems to be a little bit more relaxed.
Yep.
I think it'd be interesting here, too, to see if Liam wants to mix in any wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Change the pace, change the tempo.
There hasn't really been much attempt by either of them. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, Augustine's not throwing as much. And I think he needs to let his hands and legs go a little bit more.
I think Augustine is definitely showing a little signs of fatigue just with his output. But his output in the first round was so high.
Much higher.
It's hard to keep that pace.
There he goes.
And as I say
he heard you.
The barrage of strikes.
He does.
Liam's in on a nice body lock here, making an angle toward the back.
To see Liam keep that body lock, step in
Good
front.
knee by Liam.
Get some
mixing that wrestling.
clinch work here. Looks like he's happy just to throw some strikes up against the cage. We got a minute left in the second round.
This round has been so hard to judge. I think a lot of it's going to dictate how this last 50 seconds ends.
Liam's doing a great job keeping that pressure.
Great pressure, and he's using it. He's not just sitting there.
Absolutely.
He's being active with those knees.
Great head position.
Yep.
We got an educated crowd over here. They're saying they love the head position. We love it as well.
Augustine needs to circle off that cage, I think.
He does. He's got to sink his hips and dig an underhook here.
Yeah.
His left arm's got to come in for an underhook.
I think that's the benefit of Liam being 6'2", right?
Yep.
He's getting underneath the shorter fighter and
that's a great point.
elongating it, right?
Great
Making
point.
it really hard for him to be able to get in the position necessary to get out of there.
He had to work hard to get out.
He did.
Oh, interesting. A takedown attempt here. That's it for the second round. Well, that'll be...
I think we're 1-1.
1-1. 1-1.
I think the fresher fighter with momentum is Liam, but I like to see the guy who has a lot of experience and adversity. I want to see how he reacts and see if he can overcome in this third round.
Absolutely. It was a great response by Liam after that first round, not going his way.
Yeah, he started using fakes and used the pressure against the cage and was very active against the cage. That's what I like to see.
Body language here. We got one fighter in Augustine sitting down on a stool. Liam standing up, putting the own ice on his neck. Putting his own ice on his neck.
This is one of those times where, like, my coach used to play mind games. He'd see the other fighters a little tired. He'd get out of the cage a couple seconds early. He said, go stand in the middle. Go wait for him. Don't make him think you're fresh, right? That's just that mental side of things where standing up in between rounds, he looks fresher. And who knows, mentally that might tell him he's fresher, right? It's just those mind games you play with your fighter.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
And it looks like Augustine's corner is telling him to go.
Yep.
Right?
Saying you got to finish him.
Yep.
Traded jabs there.
So it sounds like they might have thought the first round was a little too close. You gotta.
Oh, we're throwing down now.
They are throwing down. Man,
Augustine is getting after it.
Beautiful hooks.
I think that was a mistake to clinch with Liam. I think Liam's dominated the clinches.
He needs to get off the cage.
Augustine's going to use a lot of energy getting off the cage now. Oh, Liam level changes. Got his hands locked. That should be a takedown. At least gets to a rear body lock. Oh, cage grab. Cage grab. Cage grab. Yep.
He's got to take
That's 1 point.
What?
1 point taken from Augustine for grabbing the cage because it prevented a takedown.
Okay. He's got to knock him out now. He's over-finishing, right?
Yep.
Now I got to see what the ref's going to do because now he needs to give him back the position.
He should.
Nope.
And he's not. I don't like that.
Right to it.
I do not enjoy that.
Should have at least started on that.
You should have asked him. You want the point, you want the position.
But we got Liam right back in the same position. Yep. He's going right back to it. Augustine attempts a guillotine, makes Liam rethink the head position.
He keeps lifting that near leg, and I feel like that might not be the best answer.
I think it's going to aid eventually in him getting taken down if Liam's
Absolutely,
able to get a
standing on
solidified
one
grip.
leg, not the best takedown defense. Liam again using the clinch position to do damage.
Landing some hard knees, some good
punches.
short little hooks.
He's immediately moving toward that underhook side, trying to fight that underhook out of position. Getting into his single leg.
Trying to get that single leg.
Liam's showing me something. I didn't know if he would have that grind in him.
Yeah.
He's showing that he does.
He does.
Absolutely.
At this point right now, he's just showing he wants it more.
He does. I think both of them were told they got to knock the other one out, though, which is the right answer. I'll finish it. But he's doing a nice job making this round dominant.
Absolutely.
That wall wrestling is beautiful.
I think this is literally a presentation of great head position.
Yep.
Right? You could show this to a class and say, hey, this is how you keep good head position and dominate the clinch.
Beautiful wall work.
I do have to say, Augustine is not doing a great job technically of digging underhooks. He's switching his hips plenty, but he's staying arms draped over the back. He's not really trying to fight the underhook as he's coming through.
And when he's switching his hips, he's on one leg. He's not on both.
I think fatigue is showing, right? Great technique by Liam. I think Augustine might have overdid it in the first round, trying to get Liam out of there. He looks to be tired now, a little fatigued.
He does.
I think that point also demoralized him a little bit.
Yeah.
He's thinking in his mind, okay, I'm already having a hard time. Now I got to try and get this young guy out of there.
Yep.
And he's in my face. He won't stop. And he's just not handling it.
That's suffocating pressure by Liam. This is really an incredible display of cage work.
He's got 7 seconds left. Liam's done a nice job turning this around.
Really can't go any way but Liam's.
No, he earned that.
Augustine, sir, you ready?
All three judges scored this fight 29-27. With a unanimous decision. Give it up for your winner, the blue corner.
Hard as fuck this camp because I knew you was a good one. There you go. I appreciate it. There you go. Appreciate it. Best of luck to you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Liam. What a war, right? First round, came out. Looked like you were the aggressor. You were in his face. He was able to kind of move back away from you. He landed the shot. He stayed calm and composed. He started to explore your game plan. Is this how you saw the fight going tonight?
Yeah, if there's one thing about me, I'm gonna get hit in the face a lot. A lot of times. But I ain't gonna stop. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew I had the gas tank. I trained so unbelievably hard. I worked so hard. I breathed this game. I knew I had it in me. That's how I thought the fight was gonna go right there.
Honestly, I believe you. You looked like you were in great shape. You looked like you were ready for a dogfight. And in that third round, I think that showed. I think at the end of the day, your corner was telling you need to go out here and prove that you wanted to win this fight. You did that. You dominated that entire third round. What do you attribute that to, just as your personality or as you are as a fighter?
I attribute it to the fact that I feel like in my life I have no other choice but to be successful in this game. I don't know what I would do if I failed at this. I don't know who I am without MMA anymore. I need this to work. I train my ass off every day to make it work, and it's gonna freaking work!
And just lastly, I love your passion. That seems to translate to all those people out here. You got a huge fan base tonight. What do you want to say to the fans that came out to support you?
I want to say that I'm a product of my environment. I'm absolutely nothing without everybody in here that's wearing pink, that comments under my posts, that tells me good luck. I'm nothing without my community and my family, my loved ones. I have the best supporters in the entire world, and all I want to do when I'm in here is make them proud. That's it.
And I think you did that tonight.
not about that side.